No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Mayaba. Snagged out of the air. At the 35, he's open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him, he'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on third down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed over the middle, it's Roberts. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Leaves it with the running back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sellers. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
South Carolina 7, Kentucky 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Mayaba. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught close to the marker. It's Davidson. There he goes. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air, it's Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Sellers. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The option look. He'll toss it. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
Throws to the back. On target. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The lone back's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Wilcox. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Buys a little time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about.
Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the 1st half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
And the extra point is good. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Sellers. Release to the back. The quick out. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Wants to throw on 1st down. hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This is a design run. It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with offense.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll run this play from the pistol.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game?
He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want to run this quarterback. He's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. On the move. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Caught in the backfield, it's Harbor. Turns it on in midfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Gamecocks are on the move. Now on the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got it on the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Gashes the heart of the knee. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Roberts. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
and just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Ellison. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Time to take a shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Scrambling away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He wants it all. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Southern Miss. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He'll pull it down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it along the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mayava. Here's a hit. And as he throws.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
He's going to let it go. Finds a spot in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for the big play. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Here's the pressure. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Got a man, it's Miller.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback, if he has to throw it here, to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mayava. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make it a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. The offense changing the play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Kentucky going quickly. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give from the gun. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.